the headlines. District Water Conservation Plan to be created to improve interdepartmental coordination, says DC Imphal West Mayengbam Rajkumar. An irate mob temporarily closed down Tidim Road at Ningthaukong in protest against arrest of a man by police. Security forces recover major weapons ammunition during operation at hill districts. Hello, good afternoon. This is Pm-Istv English News. I'm Darung Shankaling giving you the news in brief. Deputy Commissioner Imphal West Mayengbam Rajkumar stated that the district administration is set to create a district water conservation plan to improve interdepartmental coordination. He made the statement while addressing the Nation First at 75 campaign agricultural inputs distribution organized jointly by District Agriculture Office Imphal West and Agricultural Technology Management Agency Imphal West under Department of Agriculture, Rashtriya Krishi Vigyan Yojana RKVY at District Agriculture Office Complex today. In his address, the DC said agriculture contributes about 16 to 18% of India's GDP and provides employment to about 40% of the total population. In Manipur, agriculture is directly or indirectly related with every person, he said, while emphasizing on the importance of identification of direct or indirect workers and targeted farmers in ensuring the welfare schemes each directly without any middleman.
District sida thabak tawriba district administration gi office sing amadi water resources ka mari leinaba department khuding maksi coordinate tawraga madugi plan dona khoi guide tawhalaga punana bagi pandamda thambani masimak overall framework amagi makhada guide tawbina bagi idea duni madugi mawong da semjabani khoi district ki oiba agriculture ki plan Hanadagi Laitragadi plan CMC District Agriculture Plan Aduga Madugi Plan Duda in detail Nasagi say soil profile Digi Hore Heraga Tenancy systems in a Kamina Lai Havasi study Fazana Tominare Heraga plan Sembayam Namato Tagane and Kali.
Also addressing the event, District Agriculture Officer Imphal West S. Kennedy informed that the distribution is carried out under the Nation First 75 campaign and added that it will be conducted till October 2nd at different locations of the district. Highlighting the importance of quality soil for increasing production, the DAO said the soil found in Manipur is generally acidic, which is why farmers use additional 45 kilograms of urea fertilizers above the department recommended quantity in a hectare of agricultural land. He said such practice damages the soil quality and urged the farmers to conduct soil tests to avail benefits of soil health card.
Ihana namata ko industrial farming asi ako gi mafam asida ko cluster tarukta pangthok da bani already ako recommend tawre identify tawre ako adu program chu hokre hai ri mafam sing asigi ko gi block mari sigi laiba ko gi cluster sigi laiba ko gi farmer sing sida ko gi lokam thing ko mamang da khomo ba soil sample sing aduna collection tawraga ako ngasi soil test tor matung na ko da ko gi soil health card ase mako de pizabani ako na piri ba health card sigi batungina ako na recommended dose piri ba sida harisi saibiragati ako gi asin bagi sang hanthagiduna sathok hena puthok ngangane habase ai thamjage.
Moving on with other stories, irate mob temporarily closed down Tidim Road today in protest against a police action of arresting a man on Thursday night from Ningthaukong, which is under the jurisdiction of Bishnupur Police Station. According to reports, the arrested man is identified as Tokjom Roman of Ningthaukong Municipal Council, Ward number 14. He is said to be convener of anti-drug campaign Bishnupur and a member of Mangolnganbi College Relief Camp Committee. Following his arrest, a bio-commando team of Bishnupur District Police yesterday, irate group of women blocked movement of all vehicles on Tidim Road at Ningthaukong Market since early morning today. Officer in charge of Bishnupur Police arrived at the protest site and proposed to hold talks at 9:30 a.m. Speaking to media, R.K. Tombisana, a Maira Paibi member, claimed a Tokjom Roman is innocent and denounced his arrest. She said they will continue with their protest until Roman is released unconditionally.
matamna hariba kuki narco terroristsingna pangkapta kablakpa matamda makoigi order pide order phangde haidana singkhong yorura phawbada commando sing hantharakiba aduga aikoigi karisu nomai kapa haidriba khunga pa isa isu singnadi iramdam parja kandaba yade haidana khangdana leigiba mayam ama leigrabani lanphamdana mai leiraga chelaga ngasina Manipur nungsiba sadana masagi upgrade kana nabi damak tang pangphada phaba se amona tawbiganu haibu wafam se hanna paujin piri.
Further, the protester held meeting with SP Bisnupur where both sides resolved to an understanding on several grounds. Following the meeting, the protesters called off their shutdown and shifted to sit-in protest at Ningthokong Market, which they said will continue until the arrested person is released. In a major security operation, the Manipur Police, in coordination with Assam Rifles, the Army, and other Central Armed Police Forces (CAPs), recovered a total of 87 weapons and 57 rounds of ammunition from the hill districts of Churchandpur, Chandel, and Tengnopal. In a press release issued by Manipur Police, the operations were launched following specific intelligence regarding concealed weapons and explosives. Joint teams conducted simultaneous search operations across multiple sites in the interior and suspected areas over the past few days. Recovered weapons include one M16, one MAI rifle, one INSAS rifle, one 9mm FGC MK2, two 303 rifles, one carbine, 37 single-barrel guns of various types, one double-barrel, 11 pistols of various types, 3 Lathot and 28 Pompi. In addition, seized ammunition comprised 22 grenades, 5 Lathot bombs and 30 assorted ammunitions. The Manipur Police reaffirmed its commitment to maintaining peace and security in the state and urged the public to cooperate with the security forces by promptly reporting any suspicious activities or information regarding illegal arms to the nearest police station or the central control room. In a horrific incident, a 50-year-old woman died after she was stabbed to death following a reported family dispute. The incident occurred at Kurai Thodamlekai, which is under the jurisdiction of Porompat Police Station, Imphal East District. The victim has been identified as Nauroibam Shila, alias Tenden, wife of late and Rame. Reports said the victim was living alone out of 4 people staying under the household. She was stabbed inside the house, killing her at the spot after a dispute broke out among the family members at around 7:30 p.m. yesterday. Teams of Porompat Police and Forensic Department arrived at the scene at around 8 p.m. and deposited the body at Reims morgue. Police have arrested 2 persons in connection with the incident. 5 new products from Ngayam Food have been launched by the Director of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department, K. Devdatta Sharma, today. Speaking at the launching event, Director K. Devda stated that Ngayam Food, based in Ukhrul, has begun commercializing wild fruits by transforming them into value-added products and cultivating more of these wild varieties. He added that their effort serves as a strong example of how dedicated work can become a boon for the community. He further explained that under the state scheme Value Chain Processing Through Brand Building initiative launched in 2021 and 22, around 40 entrepreneurs were trained and provided with needed tools. Among them, 7 to 8 individuals are now actively working and earning a turnover between Rs 30 to 40 lakhs annually. Ngayam Foods initiative in Ukhrul is not only a part of the brand building effort but also aligns with the department's broader goals. With support from the department, they have successfully collected and processed 40% of previously wasted wild fruits, transforming them into commercial, are now being effectively utilized. Additionally, the planting of more such fruit trees is helping to support environmental conservation.
Department of Horticulture na tawjari Government of Manipur ki makhadani Government of Manipur na government na ikoida taw haba thabak tu farmer ki damak entrepreneur ki damak ta tawjabani masida ngayam nang asi product launch tawbasida mangoloiba afaba hena growth leiba mathang puthoraktana atopa yam innovative oiba idea innovative oiba taste anoba taste akhoi leiriba potchai singsi sinaraga akhoi gi resource sing je manghandana masibu sinaraga paisa oina lamdam sida pusalakpa yanabagi thabak tawbasida hena isornasu chanbiba mangol loiba haibudo oishanu haibasi ai isori mafam da nijari.
The massive breach of Imphal River on the morning of 17 September at Venice Ibobi Poultry Farm, which is between Wangwei Khaidem and Leiprakpam on the Wangwei Assembly constituency, has been successfully plugged at around 2 a.m. today. The step has brought some relief to the residents which have been affected by widespread flood caused by the breach, measuring around 50 meters. Advisor of Self-Help Club Wairokpam Devendro have expressed gratitude to the volunteers and local MLA Kurai Loken for their efforts made to plug the breach.
Jenanam Machi Tien Kabis Awaba Nangiba Nagi Pam Tokiba the low Yamam Siba Hyper Baza Zingi the Mutachu Koy Sharar Club like we make it Nuaitaba Pen Daba Natagana Tamoida Tang Mogi Namuta when Nuaitaba Pundokari.
Further, following the successful plug of the breach, flood levels have receded in the area, restoring vehicle movement on Mayailambi, which was earlier flooded from Kongoi Road to Paubitek. However, the fish farms of the area still remain flooded. Manipur Zoological Garden has been temporarily closed down owing to inundation of the zoo complex. Director of Manipur Zoological Garden, L. Biramangol, issued an order informing that the zoological garden will remain closed for visitors or public from September 17 until further order owing to flood in and around the zoo. Legal Aid Club Project G, in association with Manipur State Legal Services Authority, organized a legal awareness campaign on POCSO Act, JJ Act, Prohibition of Child Marriage Act and Basic Child Rights at Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya School, Andro today. The event was attended by OST Masla KH Romita, former Vice President, All Manipur Bar Association, B. Supriya, Headmistress Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya, Y. Rani Rose, and Board Committee Project G, Samson as its main guest. It is said that the program is an ongoing campaign to help bring light unreported offences and crime and to deliver punishment to the culprits.
Project G ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯅꯥꯇꯩ ꯆꯥꯗꯕ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯝꯁ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯆꯠꯊꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯂꯤ ꯆꯠꯊꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯗꯤꯐꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯄꯤꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯈꯪꯍꯟꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯠ ꯃꯤꯅꯩ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯝ ꯆꯠꯊꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯌꯣꯛꯇ ꯂꯣ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯦꯝꯗꯨꯅ ꯆꯠꯊꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯀꯌꯥꯃꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄꯅꯤꯁꯃꯦꯟ ꯄꯤꯕ ꯀꯌꯥꯃꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯗꯟꯗꯤ ꯐꯪꯍꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯍꯟꯕ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯇꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯃꯥꯡ ꯆꯍꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯅ ꯂꯤꯒꯦꯜ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯕ ꯁꯣꯁꯥꯏꯇꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯖꯦꯛ ꯖꯤꯗ ꯆꯠꯊꯔꯛꯄꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅꯁꯨ ꯆꯠꯊꯖꯔꯛꯈꯤꯅꯤ.
Also giving you some updates from Senapati District. Senapati District Students Association or STSA has announced that it will organize the Inter-School and College Science Exhibition 2025 on October 3rd and 4th at a multi-purpose hall in Senapati under the theme Curiosity Today, Innovation Tomorrow. In a press release, STSA said the exhibition is aimed at promoting scientific literacy, creativity and innovation among students from all educational institutions in the districts. Students can participate in categories under physical sciences including physics, chemistry, life science and biology. Entries will be accepted across three segments: middle school level, higher secondary level and college level. Interested schools and colleges must complete registration at the STSA office on or before September 27th. Now let's shift our focus to some national and international updates now. Information and Technology Minister Ashwini Vaishnav announced that the government will establish over 500 data labs nationwide as part of the India AI mission. Announcing a pre-event of the AI Impact Summit 2026, 8 new companies have been chosen, including Tech Mahindra, Fractal Analytics and Bharat Gen and IIT Bombay consortium to develop large language models. The government has allotted 988.6 crore rupees under the India AI mission for the consortium headed by IIT Bombay to develop a large language model LLM with 1 trillion parameters. The Indian AI mission is the center's initiative to develop autonomous AI capabilities through sector-specific AI applications, sovereign LLMs, GPUs and skilling programs. It was approved earlier this year with an expenditure of 10,300 crore rupees. Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution has issued a revised advisory in view of the revision of the GST rate, which will be effective from Monday. As per the advisory, manufacturers, packers and importers may voluntarily affix additional revised price stickers on unsold packages manufactured before 22nd September, provided that the original MRP printed on the package is not obscured. The ministry has clarified that the rules do not mandate such resticking and it is purely optional for companies who wish to declare revised prices. The advisory also permits the use of all packaging materials or wrappers printed before the GST revision up to March 2026 or until such stock is exhausted. It added that companies can correct the MRP on such packaging by stamping, stickering or online printing at any suitable place on the package. In addition, the government has advised the manufacturers, packers and importers to take proactive steps to inform dealers, retailers and consumers about the revised GST rates. According to ministry, the step strikes a balance between ease of doing business and consumer protection, ensuring that industries are not overburdened with compliance while consumers receive the intended benefits of GST reduction. The United States once again vetoed the United Nations Security Council resolution that demanded an immediate and permanent ceasefire in Gaza and the release of hostages. All 14 other members of the UN call on Israel to lift all restrictions on aid delivering to 2.1 million Palestinians and also describe the situation in Gaza as catastrophic. It was the 6th U.S. veto since the war between Israel and Hamas began nearly 2 years ago. The move underscores U.S. and Israeli isolation on the world stage. The Gaza war erupted on 7th October 2023 after Hamas and other Palestinian militant groups attacked Israel, killing roughly 1,200 people and taking 250 hostages, with 48 still in captivity. Yemen's Houthi group claimed responsibility for launching a hypersonic ballistic missile and 3 drones targeting Israeli cities. According to Houthi source, the missile struck a military site in Jaffa, while drones targeted Beersheba and the port of city of Eilat. The Israel Defense Forces reported intercepting most projectiles but confirmed a drone hit a hotel in Eilat, causing property damage with no casualties. Air raid sirens were triggered across central Israel, including Tel Aviv, prompting residents to seek shelter. The Houthis have repeatedly targeted Israel since the Gaza conflict began in October 2023. Israel has responded with airstrikes on Houthi-controlled areas in Yemen. That's all we have this afternoon. Before we close the news, giving you the headlines once again. District Water Conservation Plan created to improve interdepartmental coordination, says DC Imphal West Mayangbam Rajkumar. An irate mob temporarily closed down Tidim Road at Ningthaukong in protest against the arrest of a man by police. Security forces recovered major weapons ammunition during operation at Hill District. Thank you for watching ICTV English News. Stay tuned at 8 p.m. for additional updates. Goodbye for now.